My name is Dr. Kellen. I'm a chiropractor at The Wellness Way and a line therapist at Centerpiece Center for Autism right here in Green Bay. While working at Centerpiece, I find myself working with kids that have a lot of difficulty doing things that most of us take for granted. As a chiropractor, my first thoughts are, what is going on in their bodies that is keeping these kids from succeeding in certain areas? I believe that answer is that their nervous system is under more stress than yours or mine, and that's why we see deficits in certain aspects of their development. The next question I asked myself was, can I, as a chiropractor, help these kids? I absolutely can, and I'll explain to you how. For example, you may go to grab a cup. First you think, I'm going to grab the cup, and then you use your muscles in your hand and arm to grab that cup. The pathway between your thought and your action was seamless, and you had no difficulty carrying out the task. However, when a child with autism has that same thought, grab the cup, they have difficulty sending that thought from their brain to the muscles of their hand to grab that cup. I'll explain why. When you carry out the task, it's like driving from point A to B in a straight line, no detours, and no stops along the way. The Wellness Way believes that when a child with autism tries to carry out that same task, their brains don't send and receive messages the same way yours and mine do. Their thought starts at point A, but loses its way navigating through a plate of spaghetti noodles to get to point B. For children with autism, there is always that added stress on their nervous system to speak, interact, or even use parts of their body every single day. Usually children that have ASD are either hypersensitive or hyposensitive to their environment, which means they are taking way too much sensory information in or hardly any at all. Seeing a chiropractor and getting adjusted helps children find that balance between hyper and hyposensitive. With balance comes less frustration because that child has more control on themselves and what they are sensitive to. Your nervous system controls your body, and chiropractic controls your nervous system. Getting adjusted removes stress on your body and, most importantly, your nervous system so that your body can function and heal at its full potential. If a child with autism, who typically is not functioning at 100% in certain areas, has added stress on their nervous system, it can cause an even greater deficit in their function and everyday abilities. As parents or caregivers, we need to allow those children to develop and reach their goals with the least amount of resistance. To reduce stress and allow the nervous system to work at its full potential, see a chiropractor and get adjusted. When I realized how beneficial chiropractic can be for children with autism, I also realized that there isn't a great place for children with autism to be adjusted, especially when it's so difficult for you as a parent and for your child to be put into a new environment with strangers that might not understand the intricacies of autism. But now there is. Here at The Wellness Way, we sit down with you and your child to understand their complexities in order for us to properly outline a customized plan of care that will maximize your child's improvement. We have many options available for care like nutritional counseling, hyperbaric chamber, Centerpiece Center for Autism, as well as sensory-friendly chiropractic adjusting rooms. Remember that no matter the severity of ASD, we are willing to work with you and your child. Our office is ASD friendly, and our staff and patients understand that your child may be stimming, screaming, or making loud gestures during your visit to our clinic. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, please contact me directly at drkellen@thewellnesswayclinics.com.